Pleased to be joined now by Oje Ofunrein from Denver and the star soccer player, the nation's leading goal scorer after his 4 goals this weekend, including a hat trick, the first hat trick in almost 5 years in the Summit League. Oje, how has this season gone for you? I mean, 7 goals, you lead the country in that category. What's this like so far?
It's been a great experience. I mean, I don't know. I think everything starts from the training ground and like what we do, like as a team. And I think my teammates really are the ones that give me the confidence to go out there and perform. I don't think I would have these 7 goals if I didn't have my coaches, and like my team behind me. So yeah.
What is working so well this season for you? 2 goals last season. You had those in back-to-back games, but today you just started, or this season you've started off on a tear.
Yeah. I mean, I think with everything we've been dealt this season, I felt like this is the time to step up and like perform for my team, and like obviously everything just starts with like my everyday processes, my everyday habits. Just sticking to those, and then everything will come from that.
In a team that had 14 goal scorers for the 41 goals scored in 2022, a very successful season. This year, you have accounted for half of the 14 goals scored so far. There's so much roster depth. You've only played a max of 62 minutes. That was against Creighton about a week ago. But how have you been able to stand out and shine in this team that has so much depth?
I don't know. Everyone contributes, but I think I don't know. Just trying to like work as hard as I can for the amount of time that I will be on the pitch, and then like I know like that the rest of the guys coming on for me and other guys will take care of the rest. So I think
Unbeaten through this start of the season, those 2 draws, in the early part against San Diego State and then Creighton. But you started to get things going a little bit, and now you have a tough stretch coming up. Is this how you envision the start of the season to go?
I'd say so. I think obviously we wanted those 2 wins against Creighton and San Diego State, but I think like if you told us at least at the end of the spring a few months ago that we'd start out this homestand 4-0-2, I think like we'd all be pretty happy with it. So yeah.
And then the big stretch coming up here, 4 road games, including Friday's game. It's a top 15 matchup against number 11 Portland. Obviously a very good team. They were in the tournament last year. You're going on a road environment. What is it going to take to get that win on Friday?
I think just sticking to the same. Obviously things are altered with being on the road, but I think just sticking to the same like processes and habits like as a team individually. I think that'll get us through this road stretch. So I think if we all just look internally and look towards each other on the team, like we'll be fine. So. And
after that, you have 3 more games on the road, including a league game with St. Thomas sandwiched in there, in between the matchup against a Portland team that lost in the 105th minute last year in the quarterfinals to a Pitt team that you're going to go out and play out in Pennsylvania, who was in the semifinals last year. How big of a test is this stretch of 4 games coming up?
I think it'll define like who we are as a team. I think how we won, even if we are like dealt with adversity, how we attack it, I think it'll very much define how we will do throughout the rest of the season. So I'm really excited for these 4 road games. So yeah.
And then, I mean, we can continue to look forward. Obviously, the league schedule is looming large in the near future. And, of course, that game with St. Thomas next week. What does this team still need to learn about itself before it steps into league play? I know the Summit League is difficult this year. Oral Roberts is right there on the cusp of the top 25, kind of bouncing in and out each week. Kansas City just knocked off national semifinalist Creighton last night. There is depth in the league, and it's a unique schedule this year, too.
Yeah, I think this Summit League, this like season in the Summit League will be the toughest one yet, I think, for us. So I think don't know, doubling down on ourselves and like our processes. I think that'll carry us through the Summit League, and then hopefully we lift the trophy at the end of the season.
And the end of the season, that tournament will be in Tulsa this year. After you guys finished in second place last year, but we're excited to see what happens. I know this week is going to be exciting with that Portland match, probably the biggest match in the country on Friday. So that's our peak performer on the offensive side. From Denver, Oje Ofunrein, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.